Hello everyone, in this video we're going to draw a football helmet. Start by drawing a big circle as a guide. An easy way to draw a circle is to first sketch a couple of guidelines. Draw a vertical line to determine the height of the circle. The length of this line will determine the size of the circle. About halfway on the line, make a small mark. Extend this mark sideways to create a horizontal line. You're basically creating a big plus sign. On the tips of the vertical line, make small marks to indicate the top and bottom edges of the circle. The distance from the marks to the middle of the plus sign should be about the same. Make a couple more small marks on the tips of the horizontal line to indicate the sides of the circle. Connect the small marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the circle. Sketch lightly at first so that it's easy to erase if you make a mistake. Also, pause the video as you follow along to draw at your own pace. If you're still having a hard time drawing a circle, it's okay to trace the outer edge of a bowl, a lid, or anything else with a circular edge. And that's it for the guidelines. Now let's start on the final drawing. Draw a short horizontal line on the left side for the open section of the helmet. Draw this line a quarter of the length of the horizontal construction guide. Tilt this line slightly. Bend this line downward to create more of the helmet's front opening. Angle the line down and to the left. At the bottom, curve the line to the right along the path of the circle. At the bottom, curve the line up to create a shape that's similar to a half circle. Extend the line to the right and make it angled for the helmet's opening at the bottom. Bend the line down and then curve it back up and to the right. The right tip of this line should end at the edge of the circle. Darken the top edge of the initial circle to finish the shape of the helmet. Make the left side slightly wider than the circle. Draw an angled line on the top right side to make the helmet slightly wider. Draw an angled line on the bottom right side to make the back of the helmet flatter. Make sure that you have the shape of the helmet right before moving on to the next step. On the left side, draw a long horizontal line for the first part of the face mask. Pay attention to the placement of this line on the helmet. Farther down, draw a long sloping line for the bottom edge of the face mask. Connect the lines on the left side to create a shape that's similar to a rectangle. On the right side, draw a short angled line to finish the shape of the face mask. The left side of this shape should be wider than the right. Draw more lines inside to create the thick bars that make up the face mask. You're basically drawing the same shape inside but smaller. Draw more lines at the top for the metal bars on the helmet's opening. Follow the path of the initial shape as you draw these lines. Don't make the metal bars too thick. On the right side, bend the bars downward to create a small square-like shape. Use the initial lines as guides to help you place this shape. The small shape should be to the left of the middle of the plus sign. Draw 2 lines on the front of the face mask for a metal bar. Draw 2 more lines to the right for another metal bar. Draw 2 more lines higher up for another metal bar on the mask. Draw a horizontal line across the middle for the other side of the face mask. Add a vertical line at the top for the metal bar that's on the other side. At the bottom, draw more short vertical lines for the metal bars on the other side of the face mask. At the top, draw a small rectangular shape for the plastic fastener that attaches the mask to the helmet. Draw this shape directly over the metal bars. Inside the shape on the left side, draw a small circle for a screw. At the bottom, draw a similar shape for another fastener. Add a circle on the left side for a small screw. Farther to the right and close to the bottom edge, draw another small rectangular shape for another fastener. Draw a small circle inside for a screw. Add another small rectangular shape at the top for another fastener. Draw this shape above the middle of the plus sign. Near the front of the helmet, draw a small triangular shape for a ventilation hole. Don't make this shape too big. Draw more small shapes along the outer edges of the helmet for more ventilation holes. Make the holes different shapes and sizes. Draw a bigger shape in the middle. This hole allows sound to reach the ear. And that's it for the helmet. Now go over the final lines with permanent ink, erase the guides, and color your drawing. The next steps are sped up so that the video isn't too long, but make sure that you go over your final lines slowly and carefully to avoid any accidents. You can add your favorite team's logo on the blank section of the helmet. I drew a simple oval as a placeholder. For more tutorials like this one, please visit EasyDrawingTutorials.com. Let me know in the comments what else you want to see me draw. Don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep drawing.